This man took out a vial of medicine and injected all of it into the major artery in his neck. Just seconds after the drug entered his body, his insect genes were activated. His body started changing instantly. He began to release super high temperature energy due to his genetic fusion with the bombardier beetle, amplifying its abilities to a human scale. The resulting power was stronger than a flamethrower. At the same time, the cockroaches also underwent mutations. In an effort to solve the expanding population crisis, scientists had traveled to Mars, deploying large quantities of special moss and cockroaches in hopes of creating a second Earth suitable for human life. Fortunately, after 500 years, the terraforming of Mars was successfully completed. However, the cockroaches on Mars underwent a miraculous evolution. Each one grew to be over 2 meters tall, with developed muscles, and their intelligence rivaled that of humans. Now, a group of explorers arrived on Mars, unaware of what awaited them, hoping to earn a huge reward and start new lives. But when they saw the mutated cockroaches, they were utterly hopeless. They had barely encountered the cockroaches before one of their team members had his neck snapped. At the same time, other team members also faced strange cockroaches. Realizing that the cockroaches had mutated, they hesitated to attack. When Jack saw his girlfriend killed by the cockroaches, he became furious. He took out the medicine and prepared to inject it into himself, intending to fight the cockroaches. But before he could act, other teammates stopped him, and by then, the cockroaches had already left. Now, the situation had escalated. They could only return to the spaceship to regroup. Some suggested abandoning the mission and immediately evacuating Mars, but the higher-ups instructed them to finish the mission first. They were told that those involved in the mission were either deeply in debt or had committed crimes. They had signed contracts before landing on Mars, selling their lives to the government. If they failed to complete the mission, the government had the right to kill them, and their lives were now worthless. The only way to survive was to finish the mission. One mercenary team member decided to face the cockroaches in a duel, hoping to understand what was going on. Jack also prepared to join, but the mercenary refused, confident that the others would just slow him down. He activated his insect genes and immediately started fighting a cockroach, attacking without saying another word. However, he didn't realize that the cockroaches were highly resistant to heat. The flames he shot had no effect on the cockroach. Minutes later, the cockroach easily killed the mercenary and broke into the spaceship. As the cockroach shattered the window, a female team member immediately injected herself with the medicine, but as soon as she transformed, the cockroach decapitated her. This was the first time the team had seen the true power of the cockroaches, and they were shocked into silence. Unfortunately, outside the spaceship, a massive swarm of cockroaches had gathered, ready to wipe out the exploration team. In this critical moment, the captain stepped forward, injecting the medicine to activate his bullet ant genes. He intended to stop the cockroaches and buy time for the others to escape, which was his duty as the captain. With the captain providing cover, the teammates hurried to board the battle vehicle, preparing to break through the cockroach army. The key to their escape was a team member with the big-eyed winged insect gene. After transforming, he took a deep breath and instructed the team to hold on tightly, preparing to release a high-pressure gas. The vehicle surged forward using turbojets, an escape skill of the big-eyed winged insect. Though they managed to escape, their joy was short-lived. The team member who had transformed was decapitated by a cockroach. Meanwhile, the captain continued fighting the cockroaches, using the immense strength